okay? Do I need to turn more light on?
Oh, you're fine.
See you.
You look perfect.
Well, I mean, probably not that, but thank you. All right. And it looks like we should be live. It tells me I'm live, and then it's like, you've been live for 5 seconds. Oh. Well, hello then. Hello, everybody. We are back for another write-in. And there's a gnat in my house, and I've been trying to get it for about a day now, and I can't catch it. So one of us are going to die in the next day. So that's exciting.
Gnats only live for like 12 hours.
My guess is the gnat's probably going to die within the next day or so. Usually, I think they're usually longer than that. Like the tsetse fly is supposed to be like the shortest, I think.
Huh.
And that's like a day. So.
Like fruit flies don't live very long.
No, and I think that's really what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they can live for a couple days. And they're too small for the cat to decide that they're food.
Right.
Because the flies she's all about, but not that. So, all right, and I'm cutting my own head off.
I'm like, Shira won't touch flies. She just looks at them like, you're not worth it. But she's decided she's too good for just about anything. The only thing she wants is her food bowl.
I'm too good
and fresh water.
Too.
Hmm?
I said I'm too good for just about anything too. All right, so we should do quick introductions, and I'm going to go in the way I see you guys on my screen, not in the way we're broadcasting. So I'm going to start with, get out of your bag and unmute yourself.
Wait, who's on? Oh.
Yeah,
like,
that's you.
EJ.
You're muted.
Sorry.
I didn't do it on purpose. You really were the first one in line.
Uh-huh. Hi, I'm CJ Ployer. I'm a fiction writer, and tonight I'm going to be working on editing my outline for NaNoWriMo, which I know is really early, but I'm still doing it because I got other stuff to do. And that needs to
You
get
got
out the
some
way.
new ink there?
No, it's from the fair. I went to the Iowa State Fair this week. If you're ever in town, I highly recommend. If you're here in August, go. It's always entertaining. It's huge. Lots of people, good food. And you go to the Varied Industries building and you can get all kinds of tattoos. I was with children, so we went to every tattoo place.
Didn't it get rained out for like 2 days though?
Nope. Oh no. Oh no. The fair does not stop for rain. Not even.
I thought it on the news we're getting like heavy rain.
There was some rain and there was some storming. It does not stop the fair. Like, these people are serious. It was the day we went was a little overcast and kind of cool in the morning, and so there weren't very many people there when we got there, but not very many people is like 750,000 people instead of 1.5 million. Okay, it's not that big, but it's a lot.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say the Arizona State Fair is sounds about that big. Yeah.
Oh, it's
and they're
crazy.
serious. They are serious people. If there's no lightning, Poseidon can come and blow it all away, and they'd still be running those Ferris wheels and stuff.
All right, and Dana. It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Hi, I'm Dana Gollin. I am an adult fantasy romance writer person, and yeah, it's me. Do you want me to tell you what I'm working on tonight?
Sure. What you working on tonight?
I have no idea.
No. Well, thanks for offering, dickhead.
Hey, no problem.
All right, and then we've got the 3 Bs over here.
Hi, I'm new. Still new to the channel and new to the Facebook group and all that stuff. But hello, so thank you for having me over. I'm going to continue writing the series I started with my author newbie video and expanding on that story. So, woohoo! I write whatever, I guess, but currently this is a mystery thriller.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Amber.
Hi guys, I'm Amber Crafts. I write paranormal romance, and today I'm going to be working on book 3 of the Unknown series. So
Awesome. And I am Sarah Sharnover, and this is my channel, and I'm gonna work on Hellsbend in theory if I can actually focus.
That's always important.
Yeah, the focus part's always a part of it.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Let's check out who is in the comments. We've got Persephone and Sabra and Wendy, Sky, Eva, the Naked Firefly, Aphrodite. Hello, hello. She said she couldn't stay. I don't know if
Aphrodite.
you're still here. Grape Fry and Michael. Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. If I somehow missed you, I'm very sorry. I'm really trying. But you know. And Mr. D.L. Stewart is also here. Hello, hello, sir. And Tamara. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Oh, I wish there were cookies. Damn it, Wendy. I want cookies.
Mhm.
Okay, so Wendy I gotta tell y'all, we went, okay, this is a 3,800 round trip from Washington and back. We stopped at 3 Subways, and my daughter, all 3 times, they had just ran out of chocolate chip cookies.
Wah, wah.
Wait,
That's all she wanted the whole trip. We had to go to Walmart and get her cookies.
were they getting ready to close?
No.
Then pop some in the oven.
No, we went.
That's what I
first
would have
time we went,
said.
it was like, yeah, my daughter's like, do you have any more? They're like, no.
Sorry, Michael, I only have wine. Oh, you
What
took
was
it
he
back?
asking about? Oh. I was gonna say, what was he asking about?
He said, I wish there was gin.
Oh, I've got some.
I'm not a fan of gin, but I get the sentiment.
Ugh.
If it's vodka, I don't want it.
Yeah, I pretty much only drink like whiskey, usually bourbon, and then wine, but usually cheap wine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've got some.
Stuff. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Get the expensive stuff.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
$15 for a box of wine. Hell yeah.
See, I learned a long time ago that when I drink, it's got to be cheap because typically it's coming right back up. So.
Oh, I don't have that problem. I do have
yeah.
I have no idea what just happened problem.
Yeah. No,
That's
my
not
sister. My sister's running joke is anytime I have liquor in my hand, she's following me around with the wastebasket. I'm like, cut it out. Cut it out. But which is why I don't do it very often.
Yeah.
I did have some drinks last Friday for Elijah's birthday though.
Dun dun dun.
Yep, and the cops showed up. It was a real party. It was the whole big thing. Yep, apparently our fireworks scared some people.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I've left my house like a bunch of times this week, partly because I've been trying to like have content. Because like it's all like I'm going to work. This fucking sucks. I'm going home. That fucking sucked. Like it's not terribly interesting. So I did a couple things. So I was all like, yes, I've got footage. I haven't uploaded any of today's footage yet, and I have an hour and a half of footage. That's so
You
much
recorded
footage.
an hour and a half worth of footage just today?
No.
Oh, throughout the week. Okay.
Without today.
Oh, wow. And you're going to cut it down to 15 minutes?
I don't know what I'm going to cut it down to.
I know.
It might
like,
end up
you're-
being 2 videos. I don't know.
Let's say part 1, part 2.
It might be.
glutton for punishment woman.
Bye, Aphrodite. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye, Aphrodite.
But yeah, so
She's my favorite. Even though
I
I
like
don't
me
know.
some Aphrodite.
Yeah. She's one of those people that you just can't help but fall in love with.
Well, and
Yep.
like the tribe part is all Aphrodite. I just made shirts because she said to make shirts.
Yep.
Like, she named the tribe. That's all Aphrodite.
And they come in these beautiful colors.
Ooh.
I regret I'm not wearing mine tonight.
I need a pink one.
Yeah, this one's berry. I love this color. And
I think
didn't-
Aphrodite has a pink.
yeah, she's got like I think it's like the light pink. But when she was wearing it on the stream, it looked white on my end.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
it's just really pale.
Yeah,
And
I
it
think
also,
so.
with a pale color, lighting is going to make a huge difference on how it reads.
Yeah.
So that might be what it is.
That could be.
So yeah. But anyway, I just dropped everything into Premiere, and I was like, oh.
Oh,
fuck
Persephone's
me.
got it in red.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's right.
I've
I
got
did
it in
see
the
that.
red.
Yeah.
Is it like the red or the dark red like mine?
I think Persephone's
bright
is
red.
the actual red, yeah, because it was on
Okay.
Instagram. I think.
It's like, because mine's the dark red, which I love the color of the red, but it doesn't show the word tribe as well. So I think I'm going to get a lighter color to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, we still are going to try to adjust it so that lighter colors are more reasonable, but right now Travis is buried in work. He's like launching a Twitch, well, he's not launching, but he's like managing the opening of a Twitch channel, essentially.
Ooh.
Right on.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he's a busy bee.
Yeah, so see, Persephone's got the deep red like me.
I think this.
Da-da-da.
All right.
Okay, so are we gonna? I say we start sprinting in like 2 minutes. Does that sound good?
Works
So
for
yeah,
me.
how does this work
Yeah.
when you're on this side? We just do it for 20 minutes and then.
Oh, I do 15s, but yeah, it will. Everybody will basically set an alarm, so you'll hear somebody's alarm go off. Mine is the only one that you guys will not hear because you guys don't hear my desktop sound, but mine
Yeah.
plays on the stream.
Mhm.
So
Her red shows the tribe and the pencil very nicely.
yeah, Amber's is
Yeah.
a lot darker,
Yeah.
like a lot.
So right,
Yeah.
right. So that's
Okay.
what.
Yeah, that
think-
red does show up very nicely on that red.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
It's
the
a
one
real
that.
like apple red too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna
okay.
say
Yeah.
the color. I want to say Amber's is more like a cranberry red almost.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's also really
Gosh,
deep.
my
So it's like
camera got a little too close, didn't
maybe you was
Is
getting a little saucy over there.
it? I know. Gonna come through the screen.
Dana's coming to get you. Look out! Here comes Dana.
That's right.
From the 90s. Dana's coming to get you.
There's a couple bucks that goes to my husband who created the actual thing. So yeah, there's a couple bucks and it goes to my husband. So technically it goes to me. But
Yeah.
that's-
Oh, okay. I
they're
see her
not
red.
like hella expensive or anything because
Mm-mm.
that was not my deal. And it doesn't matter what size you get, which was one of my big things, and that's one of my
Yeah,
soapboxes.
which is awesome.
Is that if you
Yeah.
need a 3X, you're not going to pay me $1 more. I'm not going to make you pay more
Right,
for
right.
a larger size. That's
Mhm.
stupid. So
That's what
Yeah, I like
Betty
that red.
Monster wanted a t-shirt from a creator. It was like $40. I was like, she's like, but mom, it's merch. And I'm like, yeah, and the first time you throw it in the washing machine, it's gonna be destroyed merch, and I'm not paying $40 for crap. So no. I was just like,
right?
what? Some of these creators get a little ridiculous.
Yes,
with
they
their-
do. We
with
should
their
hit the
stuff.
juice at this time.
All right.
Someone count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
sorry, kitty. I didn't mean to kick you. What is that?
Does it sound like a train?
Yes. Is that you?
Yeah, I live literally 5 feet away from the train tracks.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I just thought I was hearing things.
It comes every 24 minutes, hours.
Right, and you get used to it, so you don't even know what's happening.
Never.
Yeah.
Like,
I always know
love
when it's
trains.
11:45 though, so I'm sorry. What?
No, you're fine. I just was like, huh?
You're not going crazy. It is a freight train.
That's okay. At my boyfriend's, we know because his TV starts shaking on the wall.
My house shakes. You can't tell with this as stationary as it is, but the whole it's a little bit. Anyways.
Gonna get it.
Did you get it?
I don't know. I didn't see it. It's small
Coming.
enough. No, it's right in my eyeball. It's my eye, fucker. Got him.
Oh, clap. Good job.
Oh, wait, there's two.
They
No
multiply.
wonder it seems like they're always here. It's because there's more than one. Bastards. That is our cue. Hello. We're back. I didn't get much done because I got in a fight with a gnat. But I ultimately won, and that's what matters. All right, how'd everybody else do?
Let's see what I got.
I got stuff done. Hang on.
I decided to go ahead and make some corrections so that when I use the read aloud option, it doesn't sound like I'm speaking some out of this universe language.
Excellent.
Because, you know, I can't spell for shit, so.
Neither can I.
You know, and you know what's funny though? It's mostly when I'm like doing something really fast. I mean, I legitimately have a spelling disability, but when I'm going through this, I notice that there's like one letter missing, or it's jumbled, and I'm just like, wow, how did that happen?
Yeah, same. It's like a level 1 dyslexia.
Yeah, it's
Something.
crazy.
when you reread it, you're like, oh, walk is spelled with a KL, not LK, or other way around. See?
Right.
I feel you.
Sky got
Yeah.
669. That's awesome, Sky.
Nice.
Wendy
I
got a
only got-
summary.
I only got 296 because I had to reread. So
Yeah, that's part of it. It's the
hadn't
thing you
read
gotta do.
hadn't wrote anything in like a month. You know, I had to reread whatever.
I wrote a little faster than usual because I write a lot of dialogue in my stuff. So right now the like crazy guy just came in to talk to the normal guy. So I got 456 in.
Nice.
Awesome. There, Eva's gonna clean up what she's written. What else we got going on here?
There's 17 people on the chat. Hi, everybody. By the
Hello,
way,
everyone.
I know.
Um,
Sarah's Friday night chats are very popular. This is the place to be on Friday night.
yeah, because like, who doesn't want to spend their Friday evening watching me and all these lovely people who join me be idiots on the internet?
Exactly.
Some of us are more idiots than others of us, and I'll just let you guys decide which one's the viewer, which idiots. 'Cause most of us really do just make that decision,
Hey man, I wear my hat with pride.
right? Michael got 213. Tamara wrote a wee bit, and she wrote the word "wee," which made me giggle in my head. Hello, Melissa. How are you?
Hi.
Yes, I murdered a gnat. I did that on the internet. So if you want to send PETA after me, yes, I actually did. I did commit like a mass murder here, and I
No,
just
it's not
smushed
mass
them.
murder. It's only one.
No, it's
So
two.
that's okay.
There were two.
It was a
Oh, you
double
killed them both?
homicide.
Yeah.
the big one.
And I wasn't even smart enough to make it look like a murder-suicide, which is what I should do being a fucking writer. Duh. This gnat was real mad and smashed that gnat, and when he got mad, he jumped off my desk and killed himself on the floor.
Yep. Oh, they were probably lovers,
Yeah.
and they had
There
something
you
went
go.
down.
They got in a fight over my wine.
Oh yeah.
Drunk gnats are vicious.
Yep.
Oh, y'all laugh. Me and my daughter, because my daughter, you know, writes stories too. So we found this little mom and pop hamburger place when we were in Washington, and on the power line there was two ravens, or they look like ravens anyway. And so one's just standing there, and the other one's like, he would squawk and bicker, and then the other one would walk one step away, and he'd go up and squawk and bicker, and me and my daughter just created a whole little lovers quarrel going on, and you're too drunk, you've had too much hamburgers, you're too fat type of argument back and forth, husband wife story. Had my mom laughing her butt off.
My little brother doesn't write like on purpose, but he did. The storytelling does go in the family because he got in trouble in high school for writing a romance story about the teacher's ponytail.
Was he like doing romantic things with her ponytail?
No, it was a hymn, and it was about the ponytail seducing people.
Ooh.
To be fair, he is a creative soul,
He's a strange fucking person.
but he is delightful.
Yes.
Mantail seduces students.
Yes, it was. And like, they brought my parents in and talked to my parents about Chris's attitude toward the ponytail or something. I don't know.
How did your dad take that?
My dad just was, what do you say to
Like
that?
they were, yeah. He just thought they were absolutely ridiculously.
Oh, my little brother. That's who that is. But
You know, I think that if my kids' school felt that it was necessary for me to go in over something like that, I might find it necessary to tell them how ridiculous they are. I mean, that's the whole point of language arts and
except
English and
it,
right?
it was an art teacher, and apparently it was very disruptive.
You have to read it out loud.
He didn't write it.
Oh, he told the
He
story.
narrated it during the class sessions.
I love him so much.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh man.
Bob's Burgers constantly writes like dirty fan fiction about her teachers, but she writes. Let's talk about it. So,
Right, right.
Wait. Who is this?
Tina from Bob's Burgers. She just has no
Oh.
Oh
dirty
yeah.
fan fiction of her teachers and how they
Mhm.
like. What's the word? Not caress. Exotic writers. What's that? Ravish.
Erotic? Oh, did you say fetish?
Ravish.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
In her writings. So same thing. Ponytail, butt, big butt, whatever. Do I have enough time to go make a cup of tea? Because I am
Yeah,
parched.
go for it. Absolutely. Go do it.
All right. Get back on my please.
Okay.
I like Persephone and Sky's story they got going on. Your Nat problem is a trilogy. Just when you
Yes.
thought it was safe to drink wine.
Right? Yeah, no, my brother wasn't making fun of it because he was a man with a ponytail. He was making fun of it because it was like appeared to be the guy's prized possession. So
Mhm.
at that point, my brother decided that it must have romantic relationships with people if it's that important, and thus. But yeah, no, it wasn't because it was a male ponytail.
Oh
It
man.
wasn't
Did
that.
he?
He
Did
has a
he-
male ponytail now, doesn't he?
Well, I don't know if he does now. I don't know. I don't look at him.
He?
I don't look at him. He's my brother. I can't take
No, but he's got like 4 children, and I like them, so why would I look at him?
it. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm just like, did he ever?
And they
like-
watch my YouTube channel. Holy crap!
Do they really?
Some
I know
of them
Tasha.
do. I'm gonna get
Um,
myself in trouble.
Yes, you are. I only see him once a year, so.
Hey, there's a
Last time I
dog.
was there.
Hey, there's a dog. Hey, there's a dog.
It's a dog.
Hi, doggy.
She came back in the doggy.
That is
She's a
pretty
druid.
cute dog.
She's an animorph.
And there's a random hand. Where'd the hand come from?
I know. I was gonna say that is like that's the prettiest poodle mix of dog I've
Is
ever
it a
seen.
labradoodle, maybe?
Oh, is that? Oh, yes. Oh, that's her.
Oh,
I've got my mom listening ears on. It's a girl dog.
Oh, that's Miss Sadie. And I don't have a teapot, so it's like a pan. I have a pan. It's a pan. That's what it is. And so my water will be boiling for a little while because I live like a peasant.
Yeah, we all do.
Like that.
We're
Yeah.
all starving artists.
Yeah, this is not the wealthy corner of YouTube. That's for
Not by any means.
that's for sure. We are not in that corner,
And on that note, make sure you go to Amazon and purchase all of our books.
right? Our families like to eat. Go buy our books.
That's right. If you like seeing me on the internet, help me pay my bills. No.
It's doable. Just need more content, right?
Right?
Yeah.
I was looking up on Social Blade because I got curious. I've never used that site before, so I
Mhm.
wanted to look up Jesse the Reader because he like uploads every 2 days
Yeah.
or so, and I feel like all his videos are technically the same. No, or whatever, because he has like 800 of them.
Mhm.
He makes an okay, decent living talking
Yeah.
about books and stuff. So just gotta make a video every single day.
Yeah,
There you
I don't know. I mean, the thing is that you have to decide what your priorities are. Like, is your YouTube channel where you want to make your money, or is your writing where you want to make your money, or do you want to make a hybrid? But really, you have to understand that if you're a writer, like if you make your money being a writer and you do YouTube, you will always be a writer who does YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are a YouTuber who then makes some money writing some books, you will always be a YouTuber who then wrote. So like you
Yeah.
have to really decide which thing you want people to think of you as, because
Yeah.
you won't be able to change their mind.
Right.
And I mean, obviously everyone on the planet isn't going to think you do that way, but like you do get painted with broad strokes, especially in somewhere like AuthorTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lift your camera.
My cat hit it.
That just got real
Told
awkward
you.
just then.
Well, like I said, I'm on the floor, so like I've got a cat here, a cat hiding in the closet, and a dog
Yeah.
like all around me. And I sat down the camera, and the cat goes, "Hey, mommy wants me."
See, and Eva, as long as you don't care what people think, then it doesn't matter. But like, there are a lot of people who are very much like, well, I want to be a writer, and then they are like, well, I'm not getting enough views on YouTube, and it's like, then you should focus on your writing because that's where you want. Like, if you want your YouTube to take off, you're probably going to have to invest more time in it than you would otherwise. Like, I'm having fun on YouTube, and I will stop the day I stop having fun.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a
right.
person having fun on YouTube.
It's a werewolf.
Yeah.
Ava, you're funny. Oh, and Tamara, Tamara? Is it Tamara?
Tamara.
Tamara. Since she added me. That's my creative comic wall. Puppy.
Are you catching up on the comments?
Oh, I am. Sorry, I'm going back through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Cool technology.
Wendy, my cat's attacked and my kid came in, but she didn't attack. So technically, kid came in too. That's when I'm muted.
I like the way that you explain that, Sarah, because I am definitely not like a professional YouTuber.
Yeah.
And I do like, I prefer to write over trying to like smash my brains against the wall as to what kind of videos to make. And you never know what's going to happen in my life. I mean, we just spent an entire month of sick and hospitals and all this other stuff. And let me tell you, I'm going to try to get hospitalized again. Not me this time, not my daughter, because while sitting in that room, it was like the best ambience. And then there was this hum from the air conditioning in the background. And then because she has like anxiety, they only came in when it was necessary. They were so respectful. And I got so much like writing done. I was just like, I need to be hospitalized. That's how I'm going to get my next several books written. It's perfect.
Right. Don't get me wrong at all. If tomorrow somebody gave me $30,000 a year and said, now you don't have to work anymore, but you do have to make YouTube videos, I'm not going to tell them to go fuck themselves.
Right.
That's not going to happen ever. That's not going to be my response. But my goal is not primarily to do YouTube. My goal is to be a writer. And my real underlying goal of being here, I've already pretty much accomplished, which was to find other writer friends. And while while that list continues to grow, if I stopped tomorrow, I wouldn't be without writer friends.
Right. Exactly.
So, and there's plenty of people that I've met through this who I believe I will be friends with for the foreseeable future that I wouldn't consider it a loss if I stopped tomorrow.
Yeah. A totally off topic. 3Bs, I love your dress. It's really quite interesting. Like, it's unique and I like it. Did you make it?
I wish I had a smidge of sewing capability. No, this is just a very specific Lolita dress, and it's book themed with Russian authors on the spine.
Oh, that's fun.
And
it's so pretty.
That's sweet.
That is
one of my favorite dresses.
So
but
cool.
I collect like any sort of prints that have literature on them, and I thought this one would be a nice one to break in, like my first all author writer thing.
Yeah.
Is it this season, Lolita? I'm gonna have to go find that. That's gorgeous.
This one's like 2015. I think.
Okay.
I'll have to look it up. It's called like the backyard library or something.
Somehow I have missed that one.
Yeah.
Do you partake in the different brands and whatnot? Even the. Oh, cool. All right. Well, something to chat about
Oh yeah.
in the Alina community.
Yes. So just real quick, Grape Fry, yes, Mini Monster is okay. She got hit with some kind of aggressive virus, but she is okay and is actually at a slumber party right now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And I think I enjoyed the hospital stay much more than she did, but I also
I heard
wasn't.
you saying that you just want to go to that ambiance. I think you just go
Yeah.
to the hospital, right? You don't have to be admitted.
No,
Just
like
go sit in the waiting room.
no, because it was totally different. So like, well, we were at a pediatric specific part of the hospital. And I like if you walk into an ER, it still has that really busy aura and there's just all this stuff going on. And this was like legitimately the calmest environment I've ever been in. And I used to work in a hospital, so that's saying a lot. Like I worked in the surgical unit where everything needs to be calm. But this, it was awesome. I need to recreate it. That's what I need to do. I need to figure out how to do that. So, but she is okay.
I swear, I guarantee you, if you go on YouTube and look up like hospital ambient, bam, that's all. You're good. You're good to go. Free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I gotta recreate the lighting and
You're
yeah, and then they had this chair. So it was this really strange. It was almost like a lazy boy chair, but you could pull it out and it turned into like a single bed. And that was amazing. Like
You liked that?
my back did not hurt. Like I laid on it and I could literally feel like the vertebrae suddenly shift in alignment. And for like 3 days afterwards, I mopped the floor. I did all kinds of stuff. And I was just like, this is amazing.
I'm glad you liked it. When I stayed with my boyfriend for those 4 days, that bed, I could not sleep worth it was horrible.
Yeah.
What? You already made him give me a crotch shot. Now what are you going to do? Get down.
All right. Yeah, what kind of dog is that?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
She's a Labradoodle Golden Retriever mix, so she's like that perfect coppery white color.
I came close. I got halfway there.
You did say Labradoodle.
Would you? Oh, just Labradoodle, yeah. Very specific, like that really friendly looking poodle look.
Mhm.
You know, like a pure breed that look kind of like gremlins with their long faces.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kind of reminded me
She's
of like
very cute.
what they call it, a wire hound or something like that, where like they've got that long snout, hound looking snout.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
has like the perfect. It's like not too long, but it's a little boxy. She's
Yeah.
perfect.
You walked away and like we just started talking and I look over and I'm like, there's someone in her seat. Oh, that's a dog. I was like, surprise.
Oh, it's a dog. Do we look alike? I mean, we both.
No,
have
I just like saw that there was a body where you
We
should
love-
be out of the
We
corner
love
of
our
my
animals.
eye. And I was just like, oh, that's a dog. That's not a person at all.
She is very smart. She must have heard all the noises and was like, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
coming from
Hey,
here.
who's there?
If I get up here, somebody will say something to me."
Yep. She got in your chair and was ready to write. She's a writer dog. See, Sky knows what I'm talking about. She thought the chair was Evan. I did.
Yeah.
I did. I should buy it off the house. I should go and ask if I can buy that chair.
This chair?
No. The chair at
No.
the hospital.
Yeah, the hospital chairs.
It's like
No, the little recliner chairs in the hospitals that turn into beds. They love them.
bed
Apparently, I hate it.
those things are like $250,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Because no, not the patient bed that adjusts and everything. I'm talking about the vinyl bed that it's like it has a back and a butt and it goes like this and then you pull it out and it turns into like a single bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Must
Yeah.
be a fancy hospital.
And
My sister was in the hospital recently for 5 months and
5 weeks.
5 weeks, not 5 months. Thank you. 5 weeks.
And I was like, wow.
Not 5 months. 5 weeks. And that's what, like the first couple of days, that's what her husband slept on.
Yeah.
Maybe I just got a bad one because mine sucked.
Well, you know, my spine doctor actually thinks that I'm insane because I tell him all the time that when I am in a lot of pain and the medication just isn't doing anything, I lay on the tile floor and just do like corpse pose. And for whatever reason, it pulls everything where it needs to be and I can walk again. I mean, it's really weird. He thinks I'm a weirdo. I don't particularly want to do what he wants me to do, so I do that. So a nice hard bed is wonderful. Give me a concrete slab and I'll sleep like a baby.
Travis will occasionally lay on the floor if his back hurts.
See,
him.
here's my half poodle mix.
You also have like a poodle doogie. Hi.
Yeah, he's half poodle, half Weimaraner.
Mm,
He's a pound puppy.
what a cute little combo. And he's white. Hi. What's his name?
His name is Tahobi, which means white in Choctaw.
Tahobi?
Yeah.
Tahobi. Tahobi! Look up doggy.
He's Did you say he's a poodle Weimaraner
Yeah.
mix?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope that the mom was the Weimaraner.
I don't know. They microchipped him and I guess the owners had moved or whatever. So he was in the pound for like a month, but that's what he was registered as. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And he runs like a Weimaraner. He got out the first week we had him, and oh dear God, I chased him 1.5 miles barefooted. It was horrible. So my mom just pulls up in the truck, and he comes onto the truck.
In one of the first books that
Sorry.
Ooh, sexy fireman going to work.
From the fire station.
did we just lose somebody? Did we just
What?
did we lose somebody?
Uh-oh.
No.
Am I crazy? Oh, I guess my window just got smaller, so it seems like less people at the top.
We have fireman, the railroad. What else? What else can we throw into the mix?
We'll
We
have
need
some
to
dog
find.
barking eventually. Hopefully.
We got lots of dogs and cats.
I don't have cat food for you. Get out of my face. Yeah, my dog thinks it's half cat because it plays with the cat like a dog, which the cat thinks it's a dog too. So, and it eats cat food. It won't eat dog food.
Yeah, that's just being picky.
Yeah, he refused to eat on the drive to Washington because we had dog food, not cat food. So when we got to Washington, we had to give him some cat food to eat.
Wait. Hold on. I totally missed what you just said. The dog refused to eat the dog food?
Yeah.
What kind of cat food are you feeding your cats? Is it like canned?
No,
Oh,
it's just dry
That's so-
cat food.
what a weird dog.
We had a Shih Tzu when I was like 3 or 4 that would only eat cat food too.
I wonder
Mr.
if
Crowley
it's
prefers
dry.
dog food.
Huh?
Mr. Crowley prefers dog food.
Yeah.
Name is Mr. Crawley, like
Yeah.
in Downton Abbey.
Well, like the Ozzy Osbourne song, but like Aleister Crowley.
I must be out of touch because that's from one of the head butler. His name is Mr. Crowley. Which, by the way, we're excited for the movie that's coming out this month, next September. Anybody else excited to go see the Downton Abbey? Oh my God! Are you in California?
No, but I'm going to Washington, so I'll get it sooner than most places.
I'm hosting a big meet, and I'm gonna make it Downton Abbey themed, and we're gonna have tea and have big lady hats and stuff.
Oh my God.
Everybody in California is welcome.
You should stream that. That would be so awesome. I would so come.
Well, virtually, we'll all go together. I'm a giant fan of the
I was going to
historical.
say, Washington's not that far from California.
I know, but I just spent all my money getting there.
Are you like in Northern California?
I'm like right in the middle of between. Actually, I was in Los Angeles for the past like 4.5 years, and now I'm in Silicon Valley. So,
Right on.
been south, been north. Well, not too south. I mean, LA is not that south.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, what are you doing?
Tamara, where do you live? Tamara. Damn it,
Tamara.
there's like
It's Tamara, and it's Hawaii.
you're in Hawaii?
For
Will
now.
you host a writing thing so I can go to Hawaii? Never been.
She does writing chats every. I think it's still Thursday.
I don't care about the chats. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to literally do nothing and drink on the beach, which is apparently the only thing to do in Hawaii. So I'm fine with that. Sweet.
What? My hand has no treats.
I don't know if the neighbors just came and went or opened the back door or what, but now there's a fucking giant fly in here, which means that there might be a ruckus as the cat decides to figure out how to eat it.
I'm pretty sure everybody would come. Everybody would come to Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm like, I don't think I can afford to go to Hawaii.
All you need is a red-eye flight, and then you agree to not have any luggage, and
So it's gonna be like a nudist writing retreat. In
We
Hawaii?
have
everything there.
Travis and I have friends who just went to New York City, and instead of taking luggage and stuff, they thrifted when they got there.
Exactly, right? That's what I
Thrifted? What is that?
They just went to the thrift store and bought clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they
And
left
yeah,
most
for
of it behind.
$25 or whatever it takes to check a bag, you can buy a lot at a thrift store.
Well,
Yeah,
and they
but-
left most of it behind.
But from what we've heard about the prices of Hawaii, shopping at a thrift store in Hawaii is probably like shopping
That's
at
probably true too.
the mall. Yeah.
You only need one shirt and a bathing suit. That's it. It's Hawaii. Hello.
I don't
Not
need to
going
change my underwear. That's not
Nebraska.
necessary.
When I went to Hawaii, I pretty much lived in a sari, and
Perfect.
and that was wonderful. It really was.
That can double as a dress and pants.
Yep.
There you go.
So it was nice because you got out of the water and you didn't have to really worry about pants and all that other stuff. But I was there for 7 days, and I don't know, it's like 7 days and too many pineapples later, and I was ready to come home.
All right, should we do another sprint?
I feel like we ought to.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock on the dot. Why don't we go ahead and count it down?
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go do my girl things. I'll be right back. Yeah, I had to go pee anyway. Yeah, I'm just muting everything right now.
Okay.
Ah.
I hate that train so much. Been living here for a while, I'll never get used to it.
And it's a busy night.
All that Silicon Valley. I was gonna say prostitution. That's not the right word. Criminal activity. Some with a P word. I don't know. I'm just an author. I don't know words.
I had to look. I thought it was on CJ's end for a minute. I was like, oh, it's you.
Everything's happening over here today. It's too hot.
And that is time, everyone.
Cool.
All right. How did everybody do? I was doing 1,000 things, and I did them all.
I ended up finishing all the weird grammar issues, and then I started listening to what I had written so that I could start writing again.
Where do you put in your words to listen to?
I just use Office, Microsoft Office.
Word. Yeah.
And yeah, Word, and then yeah, it has the feature. However, this went away for a little while, and then was it yesterday I was bitching about the update? Either yesterday or the day before, it did like a hour-long update, and now all of a sudden, all of the features that I was used to having came back. So I can hear my read out loud, and it's a woman's voice, which I really like, and it doesn't sound like a machine is reading to me.
That's nice. Yeah, Google's doing that right now. They'll change something. Like I use all their calendar systems and whatnot, blah, 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 for my work. And then all of a sudden the button shifts like from the left side of the page to the right. And they're just testing it to see how people react. And then they'll change it back like a couple of days later and be like, oh, everybody hated that. So, probably what Word's part of.
I am learning how to use Google Docs. It's humorous.
Oh, I live by Google Docs. I swear by it.
Yeah.
Can't lose any work. It always auto saves no matter what.
Yeah. That was the other thing. Like the option to auto save on my Word doc went away, and I was panicked because I was like, "Holy cow! What?" Yeah. And then when it did this update, it's like now it's back, and I'm just like, okay. And I think at some point I might have gotten signed out of Microsoft because you have like Microsoft account or whatever. I think I might have gotten signed out of it, and that's why things weren't working. But then once the update was over, it prompted me to sign back in. So I don't know. I don't know.
That might be why I got knocked off too. I thought it was just because like I signed in Washington, but that could have been it.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know how it works, but when it works, I'm happy. When it doesn't work, I become a crazed maniac.
As you should.
See, that's why I use 360, my regular Word, but then I use Google Docs. to like save it all still, just in case. After I had that 2 weeks where nothing would save, no matter what I wrote.
Yeah, I always have a PDF.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going back to the comments, and I keep seeing that people are actually serious about having the writers' retreat in Honolulu. I'm 100%
Yeah.
for that. I can get something together, and we can talk about group pricing and all that stuff. So, if that wants to be a writing retreat for 2019 goals in December, let me know. I'll see what I can do.
I don't know about these. I don't know if I could get it in December. I got to get jobs first, but definitely in 2020.
Okay, 2020. It's going to be a 2020 writers' retreat, hindsight, everybody gets published type of in Hawaii.
Oh, that would be fun.
Published
Yeah.
goal to reach. We'll figure it out. I'm Clinton, California, so that's close to Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Map wise,
Yeah.
Yeah.
from my house.
If
So.
you would leave from LAX and then go to Honolulu.
If this has to be a writing retreat of one person, that's fine. Tamara, I'm just gonna come over. Very serious. I just want to go to Hawaii. All right. Let's see. How did I do?
We got some good numbers in here. We got 294 for the Naked Firefly, 723 for Sky. Persephone got 275.
Good job.
Mary Wimbley is editing. Michael got 196.
Sweet.
So yeah, how'd everybody else doing here?
My sister bought me Kringla.
What? What is it?
What's
They're
Primbla?
cookies. They're
Oh.
Norwegian cookies. They're
So good.
they're really soft
Mhm.
and they like. Let me see if I can find a picture of them.
I had
Okay.
never heard of them till our Norwegian owners came for a tour, and they brought us all kinds of Norwegian goodies.
So-
They have to be good because you physically stopped while chewing to enjoy the moment.
They're delicious. So my mom's family is from northern Minnesota, and there is a lot of Scandinavian. That's where all of the Scandinavian immigrants went because, well, it's kind of like Scandinavia. It's very similar in respects. So
I'm sorry, what?
Is that Fargo Land, Minnesota? That's what they say.
yeah, further north.
Don't you know, right?
Yeah, like Fargo is, they live on what's called the Iron Range.
Sounds Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, it's a mining community. So
Cooler.
they're very tight knit communities, very small towns. Let me. Oops, I put it in the wrong place. Here is a picture. There's a picture of Kringla.
I can't even click on that.
No?
No, because if I do that, it's going to change the size of the windows and it's going to change our layout on the.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Take your word for it.
okay. Search Kringla. That's what it's called, Kringla. And they're cookies. I mean, they're delicious. They're kind of almondy flavored. A lot of people make them at Christmas, but you can get them at different times of the year.
What do they look like?
They look like little, like pretzels, like tiny pretzels, but they're like this instead of being circles.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're like but they're not salty. They're sweet. But I have cousins who have Norwegian ancestry, who that's what they do for Christmas. They make kringla, and yeah, it's delicious. And my sister found some, and I wanted them. And they're delicious.
You know, I'm just having a thought. If you guys actually want to do a 2020 retreat, I would be I would actually want be happy to like organize that. But you know what? I just realized instead of maybe Hawaii, all right, Hawaii might be a pipe dream of mine. Maybe some time later. Has anyone ever heard of Forks, Washington?
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
be like 2 hours from me.
Okay, so I have lived on the Olympic Peninsula,
Uh-huh.
and before the whole Twilight fiasco, Forks
Right.
was a real shithole.
Yeah.
Like you literally blink and it was gone.
yeah.
But from what I understand now, it's like a Twilight groupie town. But I mean,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
they do have some beautiful places around it, and it's the only indigenous rainforest in North America, so it's completely
Yeah.
worth going and seeing.
Well, the Twilight convention, I'm like the actual gathering is once a year, and there
Mhm.
might be some diehard fans that actually live there. Sure, why not? But they don't do that 24 hours.
Right.
Some might, whoever. You gotta do something in Forks. But yeah, I did do some research about that. It's like a really awesome place to go right because of all the natural nature. We should go when it like is downpouring, so we can get like this really cool Airbnb type of cabin lounge and just sit in the rain and right in the middle of nowhere. And I read that forest is called like the middle room of the universe or something,
Mhm.
because of the way the natural
Like
form-
the canopy.
yeah, that it's the most silent point in the world because the way it blocks out all the noise.
Yeah.
So if you stand there, it's like, oh, it's kind of like
Okay.
when you stand in the four corners.
Uh-huh.
Rain.
It's also home to, I want to say it's called Glacier Lake, or it's not Crater Lake. Crater Lake's in Oregon, but it's this lake that was literally carved out when a glacier moved through the valley, and it is so pristine and so clear that you can see the plants growing up from the bottom and you can see the fish. I mean, it is beautiful. When I was pregnant with Mini Monster, like I would go and float in this lake during the summertime. It was just amazing. It's an absolutely enchanting place, and they have a hot springs there. They have all kinds of really neat stuff. It would be a great place for a retreat. It really would be.
See, now you're making me want to go even more next year than I had already planned to take care of.
Trying to go where?
to Forks, like since we're gonna live like in the Tacoma area, we want to like every weekend go explore different towns and go all the way to the beach next spring.
Oh yeah, go check out Forks.
I know, like it's only 2 hours away, but be forewarned. The beaches there are not sandy summertime beaches. They're all rocks and yeah.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah, they are. They're really, really cool. But you know what? That's so the only experience I had of the Pacific Ocean was in Southern California. And so when I experienced that mean bitch in Washington, I have a completely different respect for the Pacific. I mean, she is cruel. Absolutely cruel. So, but yeah, I mean, if you're going to live there, you might as well absolutely take the opportunity to go and see these things, because you'll nowhere in North America are you going to find a rainforest, you know?
Yeah.
And there's actually a peak that you can drive up to, and you climb up to the very top of it, and you can look and see Canada. You can see Victoria from yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's absolutely, it's amazing. It's a magical place. It really is.
All right, some sort of retreat somewhere magical is happening in 2020. It's gonna happen.
Right.
You know what? You know what? And what's funny, we were already talking about this, me, Jazz, and Aphrodite, like 3 or 4 months ago, whenever the last stream I was able to do on a Saturday. We were talking about that. Everybody start saving money. We're going to find a town in the middle where everybody can just go to and it not cost more people an arm and a leg than others, and just meet up.
Okay. It's going to happen.
So, yeah.
Tamara, you have to come to the States. I don't know. Sorry. Hawaii later, when we all make it big and have publishers paying us lots of money.
Right.
Maybe 1 year when instead of going to Virginia, you could just come somewhere else and come with us.
Well, she's moving, and like the reason she goes to West Virginia is it's where her family is. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
AuthorTube Tribe 2020. Yes.
I thought Klamath Falls was in Oregon. Is there another one in California? Melissa, that question's for you.
have a good night, Wendy.
Bye, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
So do we want to fit another one in, or what do you guys want to do?
I'm up for whatever you guys
Yeah.
decide.
I haven't written in a month and a half. I'm all up for writing.
West Coast time, so it's not even. Sun's still out. You guys are the ones that are like in the.
Oh, yeah. I just looked at the clock. I was like, oh, it must be getting late. It's like 6:30.
Yeah, no, it's 8:30 here, but you guys also haven't been drinking since 4.
I can start.
You're right.
And now I'm out, which is a fucking shame.
I'm Russian. You don't have to challenge me on drinking. I can do it quick.
Right?
You're such a goofball. My husband's over here making faces at me. He's trying to get me to be distracted.
Don't distract the author.
That's right. I'm trying to write, damn it.
Important business.
Yeah. I'm having my girl time, okay?
Girl time.
Don't interrupt the girl time.
Aren't you supposed to go into your own separate hut when you're having your girl time?
Yeah,
Your she shed. You're supposed to go into your she shed.
no. Normally I am in my own little private space and people stay out and all that other stuff, but I was so lazy today. I've been working from my bed for like the last week, and I didn't feel like moving. I just was like, I'm gonna chill in my bed. Be happy.
Yeah.
I might just decide to grow to fit the bed. My husband can go sleep somewhere else. Oh, shut up. Now he's talking shit. Hey, you know what? Eat a taco. If you're going to talk shit, eat a taco. Mm-hmm. All right, I love you. Goodbye.
Stop those words coming out of your mouth by putting a taco in there instead.
That's right. No, I don't. Southern Arizona is way too hot for a she shed. And then I'd have to run electricity out there so I can have air conditioning. And it's like, well, why waste more money on air conditioning when I can just stay in my office? It's got air conditioning.
Suddenly turns into one of those midsummer murder huts.
Yeah.
It gets too hot and then you start smelling the body.
Oh, yeah. And you're just like,
That's the
My
worst.
whole house is a she shed. That's the best thing about it.
yeah, see, that's what I was talking to. So Mini Monster went to have a slumber party, and I had to meet the mom who was hosting the sleepover. And we were sitting there talking, and she's a single mom with 2 kids. And she was like, "Oh, it's got to be great. You have like your husband, your kids, and your dogs, and your little mini farm, your micro farm." And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "But I got a friend in Iowa. Her and her sister, they do whatever they want, whenever they want. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful." And then I was sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, "Yeah, I will trade you lives, CJ, for 1 week. How's that?"
You can come and share my life, but I'm not trading my life. I like it.
Oh yeah.
It is. The
Yep.
only thing I would change is I would like Sarah to be closer. But other than that,
Oh yeah.
Or if
Like,
there's
not-
just like teleporting technology. That would
yeah,
be
I that would be another option.
Yeah.
But
I go
5
home.
hours is a long time to drive,
yes.
Yeah.
and the older I get, the longer it gets.
Uh-huh.
And so,
I like to go home at least once a year. But like the longest I've ever been there, well, I used to live there. So since moving away, the longest I've been there was so weird because like the first week I was like, "Oh, this is so wonderful." My aunt was doing dishes and me and my uncle were cooking and we were having all this fun. And then the second week came around and I was like, well, I should be doing something, and I think that's when homesickness kicked in
Yeah.
So I get homesick when I'm in Southern Arizona, and then when I go back east, I get homesick, and I'm just like, man, this really sucks. So I told my husband, I said, hey, when we're rich and famous, we're gonna pack it up and we're just gonna all move home. We're going home. And he's like, no, I hate humidity and I hate snow. It's not happening. I'm like, okay, all right. He'll die soon. No.
If I have anything to say about it.
That's right. You like this place so much, I'll bury you under the concrete.
All right, we should definitely start another sprint.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
One quick question: When do you guys do this? Like, sorry, I lost my train of thought. When you do these like sprints and stuff,
Mhm.
which is I notice it's kind of frequently. Do you ever do like a full day one, or like do a challenge where it's like going to be a 24-hour ride-a-thon?
Other people do really long ones.
Mhm.
I actually I can't sit for that long and like be on camera. I get too anxious. So I think the longest I've ever gone is like 3.5 hours.
Yeah. I know Aphrodite didn't she?
Yeah,
pull
she
off,
does
like,
crazy long ones sometimes.
yeah, she
Yeah.
pulled off like a 24-hour. And I've considered doing.
And I think Sky did like a 6-hour maybe. Sky did
Yeah.
a long one, but I don't remember how long.
Yeah.
I'll pick that up because Labor Day is coming up, and I figured that'd be like a fun thing to do.
When Jazz and I stayed up for 72 hours, we would do like 3-hour streams every 3 to 4 hours, but that was about it. That
Yeah.
way we could get up and walk around and eat and stuff.
Yeah, and Alina's done some longer ones with Claire.
Yeah.
but
I know
don't how
that
long
when
those
they
are.
do the 10K challenge days, the people participating have been trying to do longer streams. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's totally worth it. I mean, it's if you can pull it off, it's a great idea.
And we also write stricter during Nano.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Like our in-between time, our chatting time is shorter during Nano.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
And
think
sometimes
Okay.
when Sky did hers, it was like she just had an open link. So the people who normally stream with her could come in and out as they needed to.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah,
Maybe
I think
maybe
that's what
Carrow.
there's a couple of them that Jessica Williamson has done that were like 4 or 5 hours, and she did the same thing.
Mhm.
Because I would catch hers sometimes.
Yeah.
Grape Fry, I am originally from Western Maryland in this tiny little community called Cumberland where there are more steeples than there are strip clubs. Because there are no strip clubs. But it's like 4 bars and then a church and then 4 bars and then a church. So it's a primarily Irish community and they love their drink.
that sounds fun.
Just bar
gotta be
hop
able
on
to
the way
stop
to the
and-
church.
Yeah, you gotta stop and talk to the Lord on your way back from the bar.
That's right.
Like, sorry about what I did back there.
And then you go to the next bar. And then
Right?
it's true.
I'll talk to you later. 4 bars later.
Hey man, he doesn't care what you're drinking as long as you're talking. No, but that's so Tamara. So what's really cool is that Tamara and I our hometowns are literally like 2 hours apart from each other, and she has spent significant time in this small town that I'm from. So if she gets home next summer and I can make it home next summer, maybe we'll take some pictures together. Try to right. No. Who knows?
All right. Are we ready to count down then?
Let's do it.
Woo, last one.
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Zod.
Okay.
All right, that's it, y'all.
Get that much writing done because I had to separate some chapters.
See here.
Dun dun dun.
I listened to the rest of this chapter and I admired Tala in her effort to make my carpet softer to sleep on.
Nice.
Yes,
See.
it's that constant. Like the
Naked
carpet.
Firefly got 356.
I got 449. I'm almost done with this outline. Oh, I've got to work on the denouement, and then I can be done.
I only did 182 this time, but I applaud you for doing your outline already because I'm probably 2/3 of the way through writing Unknown Happiness, and I'm like freaking out that I don't have an outline yet for the next book. And so I'm going to try to do that on the drive up to Washington since I won't be able to help my mom drive. So.
Okay, now I'm curious. You're gonna make your mom do all the driving?
I drove all the way back to Nebraska so that she wouldn't feel that bad. But I have depth perception issues, so I can't drive with the camper behind.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a lot of construction and like our camper is probably 10 foot wide, and there's a lot of construction where the barriers say that nothing below 12 foot wide can come in, so that gives me very little wiggle room.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's like, let's not have you drive.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Gotcha.
Isn't your sister moving with you?
No, she's moving to the UK to be with her girlfriend in September or October.
Right on.
Gotcha. All right.
The way she was.
So we got Mary Windley got to chapter 39. Sky got 570. Michael got 252 and needed to get some hydration. Jesse got a few things wrapped up. And that looks like most of it. Dreamer, oh my god, why are you tied in my headphones? Oh my god, why are you doing that? You're old. Why are you acting like a kitten? Stop it.
I have a feeling that Michael's hydration is code for something. No.
Maybe.
Might be.
All right. Let's see here. So why don't we go ahead and
Sky was asking when Amber's moving.
oh yeah.
We just got back today from moving all of our stuff in a U-Haul. We left Friday at noon to do that. And then we will leave Monday sometime with the camper to officially be up there for good. No more coming back.
Woo! I hate moving.
It's the 2 time zones that are screwing me out, dude. Seriously.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh, the 2 time zones, because like I'm still dealing with stuff in Nebraska and Washington. And I'm used to going 2 hours backwards in my thinking, dealing with stuff there.
Right.
And then while we were there, I was having to think 2 hours ahead. And I couldn't. I kept going backwards out of habit. So I was really confusing myself.
I deal with a lot of clients overseas and stuff, so time zones really mess me up too. But you're from Nebraska? I stayed in
Oh my
Nebraska
God, stop.
for 4 months.
I'm not from Nebraska. Let me say that. I hate this state.
Oh my God, we have so much in common. We like paying taxes. We hate Nebraska.
Oh, I've never seen so much corn, and that's saying something because I'm from Alabama. So, yeah.
But they grew cotton in Alabama.
If you're from Nebraska in the chat, I'm so sorry. I feel so
Yeah.
Look, I was driving through Illinois, and Illinois got a lot of corn. They got so much corn that they actually were hiding a prison somewhere in a cornfield.
Yeah, we do that.
Why not? They would. 'Cause
Yeah.
they-
And my sister, she was getting nervous because she was like, okay, I keep seeing these signs for a prison, but I can't see it through the corn. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. They're using the corn to hide the bad guys.
That actually sounds like a cool novel idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of
like
Children of the Corn meets
Inmates
God.
of the Corn.
I was trying to think of that George Clooney movie where they escape from prison. Brother, where art thou?
That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
And all those
Those two
are
together.
actually officers in disguise, and they or demons, whatever.
There we
Interesting.
go.
Wild Rider tangent. Here we go.
This can be a collaboration between all 5 of us. All 15 of us. Why not?
Oh my goodness, my contact just ejected itself, so I'm sorry about that, you guys.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2020 Children of the Corn version. Get the movie deal off of it. It'll be great.
Oh,
Good.
man.
You know what I say, Sarah?
Yeah, just terrible. Now I can see out of one eye, and I probably look like a raccoon.
No, you don't look. You look fabulous.
Fry. That's a cute name.
All right, so let's pop through real quick and do some quick promos. We'll go the same way we started. CJ, go for it.
Hello, I'm CJ Bloyer, and I write things. And I, right now, all I have available is my serial fantasy work called the South Beer Island Chronicles, which I don't think I've given Sarah a new link for because it has migrated away from Tumblr over to WordPress. So I will get that for Sarah so you guys can all
I'll try to get that down below as soon as
look at it if
possible.
you like it.
Did I miss like an announcement about a new website, or when did that
I
happen?
know, right?
I just I've been working on migrating it over. So it 2 weeks ago, I think, I finally got the rest of them. So they're all it's WordPress. It's just a WordPress blog site or blog page, blog thing.
Yeah, but it's still cool.
Very exciting.
As soon as Sarah gets her shit together and gets the link
Yeah, it's
on,
Dana's turn.
Sarah, don't go blind.
I'm good. I'm good. It's Dana's turn, though.
Okay, all right. I'm Dana. You can get my book at Amazon.com, and I have nothing really new except there is a new bedtime story on my Patreon page, which Sarah doesn't have the link to. So you can go to my website, DanaGollanWrites.com, and get the link to my Patreon page to go read my bedtime story. Okay,
Sarah,
I'm
are you
done.
gonna post all these links in the thing when you post the video? Because I want to go check out the book.
Yes, I'm working on it.
And then-
Dana's links are down below. CJ's link has changed, and that's the only thing I've changed for her. And I'm changing that right now.
Dana, is your book sexy?
It is. So it's got a lot of sexy time stuff in it.
I don't, for some reason, have your channel or anything, Dana. I have your live stream from your book launch. That ended up not even being on your channel because we had the problem with it.
Yeah.
So that's what I have in my comments. So apparently I've had it in my comments or in my description since then.
Hey, that's cool though. But it was a fun time. We had a lot of fun, and it's a good video to watch, and it gets all the good stuff from Miss Sarah.
Yeah, no, it's a link to the video that didn't happen on your channel.
Oh, I thought it was the link that.
No.
What happened on? Oh man,
Nope.
yeah, you gotta change that.
Yeah, we need to fix that. We'll
That was
just go with that, but we'll
Okay.
fix that later. Anyway, and 3B, it's your turn.
Oh,
Promos,
okay.
whatever.
Say what?
Promoing, whatever you got to tell people about.
Follow me on Instagram if you guys want to see a bunch of cute cafe and doggy photos. I constantly post, and I like to chat and stuff. I'm under Too Tall to Lolita in Instagram. I'll post that name in the little chat.
Your link is down below.
Oh, perfect. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I sent you it.
The links you sent me, I already have down there. Yep.
Beautiful. Thank you. And then I'm currently editing a bunch of videos to upload onto the Very Bad Books YouTube channel, and come hang out and be friends, and we can chat and all that stuff. Yay.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right. And Amber.
I don't know when I will start actually live streaming. Sometime in September. Once we're set up in my new home in Washington, but I've done Vita, but because of the traveling, I haven't uploaded any videos, so that will be coming sometime this week or next week. So watch for that. And a lot of pretty Instagram pics are going to start coming. I need to start doing that a lot more. And Unlove is always available on Amazon. So.
Awesome. And I am Sarah Scharneber, and I have links down below, including to my wonderful merch, which do not feel in any way obligated to purchase. But if you're interested in having it, it is down below. My books, my Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat, my fucking Amazon wish list, everything's down below. If you're having interest in anything, it's down there. And then I do this every Friday night at 7 p.m. Central, and anyone is welcome to come. You just have to shoot me a message and let me know. If for some reason I don't respond to you on one platform, go hit me somewhere else, because I tend to miss things because I'm dumb. So yeah, I think that does it. And does anyone have anything to add before we say goodbye?
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Have a nice night.
All right.
It was nice to meet you guys.
Bye.
Till next time. Bye.